Hi, I'm Lori Meany with Prime Lending. I've been getting questions lately about USDA home loans, and I think I have some answers for you.
Do I need a down payment for a USDA loan?
Typically, you do not need a down payment for USDA home loans. Now, if you have a down payment assistance or if you have the seller paying your closing costs, you typically have very little out of pocket. I will say if you do not have seller assistance or a down payment assistance, then you may have to pay your closing costs.
What type of credit score do I have to qualify for this loan?
Ideally, we would like to see a 640 or above.
What are the income limits for USDA?
So this depends. This depends on the county that you're buying in. It also depends on the number of people in your household. So if you have, in Marion County per se, if you have 2 people in your household, it's around $119,000. If you have 5 people or more in your household, then it's around $158,000.
Do you have to have mortgage insurance with a USDA loan?
So it's not called mortgage insurance, it's called a guarantee fee. So there is a guarantee fee that's on each one, but it's typically less than what mortgage insurance would be.
What determines where I can buy?
So the outskirts typically, so rural areas. Every town's a little bit different. We have a lot more in Central Florida than most areas, so you kind of benefit buying in this area.
Is there a limit on what you can purchase?
It basically goes with the standard limits. So right now I think we're around $832,000 in our area.
What type of home can I buy?
Sky's the limit for the most part. You can buy a manufactured home that's up to 20 years old. You can buy a single family residence. You can buy a townhome or a condo, depending if it's an approved condo. So several loan types can be approved through USDA.
Is there a possible way that I could get money back at closing?
The only money you can get back at closing is the money that you put into the deal. So your escrow deposit, an appraisal, home inspection, things of that nature.
How much seller's concession can I accept?
So you can typically get up to 6% of the purchase price as long as it appraises out. So even though it's a 100% loan, you do have some out-of-pocket expenses, so you do have to be prepared for that. You're typically going to have to pay your appraisal up front because they're a third party. You also have an escrow deposit to put down on the contract. That way the seller takes it serious enough to take that off the market. So an escrow deposit is basically the amount that you're putting down on that contract, like I said, for the seller to take you serious. A real important thing for you to know is that this is money that has to be seasoned in the bank, or we have to be able to prove where it came from, like a paycheck or tax returns, because it is that time of year. You cannot just throw cash in your account and then put $1,000 escrow deposit down at the title company. We will not be able to use those funds and they will have to be backed out. So if you have any additional questions in reference to USDA, or if you'd like to know if a home that you're looking at will qualify for a USDA area, just give me a call.